MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 4 now of the American League Championship Series between the New York Yankees and the Cleveland Indians. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, lots of storylines here as we approach the start of Game 4.
Well, I think this series has played out exactly how we expected it to. At 2-1, it's been tightly contested, back and forth. We've got two teams worthy of being here, and I think this will go at least 6 games before it's all said and done.
The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. Getting close to first pitch here. Let's listen in to public address announcer Alex Miniak.
And now, your 2019 Cleveland Indians.
And briefly here, a glance at the 2 starters who'll get the ball here in this one. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Yeah, you take a look at this lineup they're running out today, and they got their work cut out for them with the sinker baller on the mound on the opposition side. They're going to have to see the ball up. They're going to have to work the home plate umpire. Can't be given 4 to 6 inches off the inside half, or he's going to have a field day pounding that sinker in there. Should be interesting to see right out of the chute if he's got the good one or not.
Corey Kluber is the man on the mound for the 4th game of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Boy, he was awfully good in his last one, only allowing 2 hits and pitching deep into the game in his last start to pick up the win. It'll be interesting to see if he can do that in back-to-back outings.
Time for a look at the Cleveland Indians defensive setup today. And this team's lucky enough to have their Gold Glover play shortstop, the captain of the infield, and the offense knows if the ball's hitting his direction, you could pretty much take the right-hand turn and go back to your dugout. Not only the routine ones, but the highlight reel ones as well.
In now, DJ LeMahieu, and we are set for baseball here this evening. And we are underway now from Cleveland as the first pitch of the night is taken for ball 1.
First pitch, 7:05.
1-0 count. Here it is. Softly hit out to short. Throw in time as he's called out on a bang-bang play at first.
Batting second, the second baseman, Torres.
At the plate, Torres, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch on its way. In there, 0-1. Not the warmest night you'll see around here, and even 50 degrees at game time. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Clyde Washington.
Yeah, Matty, Clyde's my type of umpire. I didn't mind the low strike zone, and that's exactly what he has. If you're not going to give him above the belt, I'm okay with it.
D-Row, you know, one of the things I guess with Clyde is he is a real good low strike umpire. Pitchers seem to like him more than hitters, but one thing I will say, he has a very consistent zone. It's a low zone, but a consistent zone.
Now here it comes. Hit hard on the ground to second. Taken in by Kipnis. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. The Bombers kept off the scoreboard in the first. Indians coming up. Lots more to come, just getting started on MLB Network. Time now in Cleveland to take a glance at the Tribe's starting lineup. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, one of their hotter hitters has been Carlos Santana. He comes into this one hitting over 400 career against his opponent. Now, obviously, that's a relatively small sample size of bats, but it seems like he really likes facing this guy. It'll be interesting to see if the past history holds true.
Jay Happ will be on the mound for Game 4. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, thanks, Matt. Jay Happ, big, tall guy, about 6'4", 215 pounds, has really put things together. Not overpowering, but pinpoint control. Reminds me a lot of former AL Cy Young Award winner Cliff Lee. Control with really good stuff, good fastball, good changeup, and his curveball is getting a lot better.
All right, boys, let's take a look at how the Yankees are setting up on defense today. And my spotlight's going to shine down on Gleyber Torres. He mans the second base position unbelievably, but he can also offer his manager some versatility. The bat plays big time as well, and he has a strong arm.
And that'll bring in the San Diego product, Bradley Zimmer. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike one. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hicks is under it. One away.
Batting second, the center fielder, Tyler Naquin.
Coming to the plate now, Tyler Naquin. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Changeup, called strike one. Called strike 0-2.
These are the at-bats that can just flat out frustrate you. You go up there with a plan to work the count, and now you find yourself down 0-2, scratching your head because every quadrant's open for the pitcher now.
To 1-2 now. The 1-2. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Hicks is after it. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Batting third, the
And with two
baseman,
away now, let's give you a look at what's happening in the National League Championship Series, as they've got a good one brewing over there as well. Into the box now, Jose Ramirez. In past meetings with Jay Happ, just a 1-for-12 career line. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Here's a perfect situation. 2 outs, bases empty, power hitter at the plate. He ain't looking for a single and hoping to pass the baton. This guy's looking to do damage.
Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Tribe, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. So striding forward now, Aaron Judge. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Aaron Judge.
Here comes the first pitch. And this is cut on and missed below the knees, and it's 0-1.
Now you could tell right there that curveball had some serious depth to it. That's what separates the good ones from the bad ones. That nasty spin rate, get that downward action. You even get a star player like this swinging at something in the dirt.
Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. A bouncer to the left side, scooped up on the backhand, and the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still one good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Row, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher, and there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
Into the box now, Gary Sanchez, as Kluber's able to get ahead of him here with strike one. Judge gets his lead at first, nobody out. Throw over to the bag and a dive, but he's back in. Comes set with the 0-1. And he powers a cut fastball by him that time, and he's in charge now, 0-2.
Swung underneath that pitch, so he was either trying to elevate the ball or he was expecting a pitch to be a sinker and drop more than it did.
The 0-2 pitch rounded softly down the line toward first, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Working for the punch out and the offering, and he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Here's the first pitch to him. Smoked on the ground up the middle. To second for one. Throw to Santana, the double play, and that's how the side is retired. Down in order go the Yankees. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score.
Leading off for the Indians, the shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
First pitch on its way. Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Now here it comes. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. Just hung in there on that one. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Batting fifth, the first baseman.
Striding in for the Indians, Carlos Santana. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit softly down the line at first. But this is foul for the first strike. The 0-1 on its way. Now a strike called in the upper part of the zone. Bottom of the second here with no score. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Hate to be Captain Obvious here, but he looks great to begin this start. That's already 3 Ks for him in the first 5 hitters. It'd be awesome to see him keep up this pace.
First pitch coming. Here it is. In there, and it's 0-1. In past meetings with J-Happ, he's 4 for 14. He also has 1 home run. Fouled away.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Hit softly on the ground to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. Back with more of Game 4 on MLB Network right after this.
Leading off for the Yankees, the shortstop, Didi Gregorius.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And it's fouled away. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2. The next 0-2. Fouled off.
Hey, if he's going to offer at a fastball above the zone, why don't you just continue to climb the ladder? Don't be shocked if he goes even higher with this next pitch.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 0-2 once more. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A shot down the first baseline. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Batting in, the designated hitter, Miguel Andujar.
Here's the first pitch to him. Line towards center field, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8 and 9 hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you can swing the bat.
In now, Aaron Hicks. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Gone! 2-run shot to straightaway center. His first homer here in the series. And this is now a 2-0 lead for the Yankees.
Well, when it left its bat, I didn't think it had the height to even clear the fence. Shows you how much I know. That thing was a laser shot that just kept going and going and going. Wow, that was impressive.
Now batting. The third baseman.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. As Kluber's able to get ahead of him here with strike one.
Hey, I know there's a lot of game left, but that is such an important run there in the top of the first. Try and silence this crowd. I can't tell you, in postseason play, 1 run feels like 3 or 4.
Cue shot here out towards short. And there's out number 2.
Now batting. Second baseman. Torres.
Now batting, Torres, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Rolled slowly down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. 2 out, nobody on. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Yankees get a couple on the 2-run home run. Bottom of the 3rd coming up. It's now 2-0 New York.
Leading off for the Indians, the left fielder, number 9.
First delivery to him on the way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
And there's the first out.
Batting in, the right fielder, Jordan. Luplow.
Now in the box, Jordan Luplow. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Drilled down the line. Gloved by LeMahieu. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. And definitely worth another look with our show track data. Great reaction from the hot corner to make the backhand stop, and then he unleashes that very strong throw while in the air all the way across the diamond. He's going to be smiling about that one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Called a strike on the outer half. 0-1. Right back to him on the mound. And he'll toss this one on to first as they're kept off the scoreboard again, and the inning is over. Indians go down 1-2-3. They trail it here 2-0. Another chance. David Rosario. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
Set to deliver the 0-1. And this will be fouled away. Line drive to center field. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Here's big Aaron Judge. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. They have him played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. Throw just in time, and that was awfully close.
For the Yankees, the catcher, Gary Sanchez.
Digging in, Gary Sanchez. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Here's the first pitch to him. Slow roller out to short. Throwing the dirt for the good scoop at first, saves an error as the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Bombers, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Next will be the designated hitter, Bradley Zimmer, back to the top of the lineup, but they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Bradley Zimmer. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to initiate contact. The one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to run the count to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Whatever you want to throw it over for a strike.
Full count, 3-2 to the Indians DH.
Great AB so far. I'd really like to see this guy work a walk and get on base for this team. Maybe give them a shot of confidence that they got a shot to get back in this one.
Weak grounder down the first baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. He'll try it again. 3-2. Now a foul tip straight into the catcher's glove, and he's able to hang on to record the first out of the inning.
That strikeout was a real good example of a pitcher continuing to make a guy chase out of the zone. When you recognize a hitter is in protect mode, you don't have to come inside the strike zone. You can just expand further and further until he literally can't touch it.
And next will be the versatile Tyler Naquin. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. First hit of the game for Cleveland.
Even though that pitcher was able to execute in off the plate, batter was able to keep his hands inside that baseball and drive it up the middle.
Standing in now, Jose Ramirez, as he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
Can't say he's tickling around the zone. Those last 2 pitches were pretty much grooved right down the middle, but it didn't bite him.
Oh, and they pulled a string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the second time tonight.
Wow, that's one of the toughest pitches in baseball to hit, right? That good straight changeup, El Cambio. There's not much you can do with that. You're going off of that arm speed, and the ball, it just doesn't get there.
Ground ball, foul down the left side. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Naquin leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Two balls and two strikes to count to Francisco Lindor.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
A bouncer to the left side. LeMahieu's got it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and one man left aboard. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. The Yankees lead it 2-0. Back with Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, and leading off the inning, big right-handed slugger Giancarlo Stanton. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
Got him to chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch, and it can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
Drilled on the ground to short. Great effort on the dive, but it's through into left.
Hey, some guys can handle the postseason lights, and this is obviously one of them. Another base hit leading off for the boys. This guy's had a monster postseason so far.
Here's Didi Gregorius as he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here's a little chopper up the middle. He's got to hurry, and the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
The batter, the designated hitter, Miguel Andujar.
Here's Miguel Andujar now. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave him.
Breaking ball that's cut on and missed for the first strike. Loop down towards short, and that'll be the second out.
Now back, the center fielder, Aaron Hicks.
Next for New York, Aaron Hicks. And remember, he hit that 2-run homer his first time up.
And that's been the entire offense so far in this one. They've been shut down other than that.
First pitch on its way. Pitch to the plate is a sinker for a called strike 1. Set to deliver the 0-1. Now a breaking ball, but it's low. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And he popped him up. Kipnis over to his right, and that's the third out. 1 left for the... Welcome back to Progressive Field in Cleveland as we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with manager Terry Francona during the break about his thoughts on the Indians' hitters to this point. And he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They've only managed one base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Outfield shaded a bit to left center, the first pitch. And he lays off there, 1-0. Santana in front with a 2-0 count.
I can't tell you how big a pitch that is right there to be called the ball. 2-0 as an offensive player, man, it's almost 70% fastball. 1-1, he opens up the entire arsenal to get you out.
Sharply hit ball back up the middle. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And this will kick off the base of the wall. And he is into second base with a leadoff double. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat. And this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores it. Then who knows what kind of role they can get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
And is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
A toss to Happ coming up the line as they get the out at first.
Now batting, number 9.
In now for Cleveland, Brandon Barnes. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ball one. Santana stands at third with one gone in the inning. On the ground to second for Torres. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Good manufactured run right there. Lead off double, move him over with the ground ball, and just put the ball in play and let him come home. Make scoring runs look easier than it actually is.
Digging in now, Jordan Luplow. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. 0-1 the count. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. 1 run, 2 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. 1-2 now.
Yeah, right there, it's tough to be able to dive out over the plate. I know it's a pitch people think you can get to, but after you're pounded in twice, that ball looks like a foot outside.
And it eats him up a bit. And the throw will be too late as he can't recover in time.
There's a changeup down in the zone. Not a bad pitch, but with 2 strikes, not the kind of pitch you're looking for. 0-1 or 0-2.
Sometimes you got to scramble those, Danny. It's a testament to all the work he's been putting in underneath in the tunnel, staying through the baseball.
2 out with the man at first. Soft liner towards short. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The Yankees lead this one 2-1. So back to the top of the Yankee order. Digging in, DJ LeMahieu. He'll start things out here against Corey Kluber. Here's the first pitch to him. Line toward the gap in left center. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 games so far.
Now batting, second baseman, Gleyber Torres.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And that'll bring up the exciting middle infielder, Gleyber Torres. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Slow roller down the third baseline. Kipnis Turn throw not in time, and that turned into a closer play than I thought it would at first sight. So that one wasn't quite hit sharply enough to turn two.
Well, when you get a ground ball in a double play situation, you always want to turn it, but that was a tough hit to do it on. You don't want to rush and make a mistake and get no out, so that was a good job to at least get the runner going into second.
First offering on its way, and a half-hearted swing there as he tried to go the other way, and it's strike one.
Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Yeah, Matt, it's incredible to watch him go after guys. He's forcing a lot of early contact, and they haven't done a whole lot with the balls they put in play against him.
On the line, that's a base hit.
Just an absolute laser that time, screaming off the bat, if you will. And Show Track tells us it went out at 112 miles an hour. Those are the line drives you can hear as they go by.
Stepping in now, Aaron Judge. No balls and one strike. Torres on second. Rosario is over at first with one away. Behind 0-2 now. Working for the punch out and the offering. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And it's gone. So a 3-run shot to left center, his second home run of the series, and it's suddenly a 5-1 ball game.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
Here comes the Indians manager to make that slow trip to the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. Gone after 5 1/3 here, as he never really found his groove in this one. Danny Salazar, a right-hander standing 6 foot even, will take over the pitching duties here.
Number 31, Danny Salazar.
Into the box, Gary Sanchez. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Line drive to center field. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Dan, right here you see a situation where no doubles defense comes back to bite you. As a pitcher, were you even aware when guys are playing a foot off the track?
I'll be honest with you, D-Roll. You're so concerned about on the mound trying to get that white ball to that dark brown or black glove that I never really ever turned around to even notice where they were playing. I was concerned about getting the guy out swinging the bat.
A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit.
Hey, this guy's having a big series in the postseason. It looks like to me that the moment isn't too big for him. He's slowing the game down. He looks terrific.
Yeah, absolutely. Postseason monster right here, having a huge series. Any big leaguer can have their moment mid-May, but to do it when it gets cold outside means everything.
Striding in once again, Didi Gregorius. 3 across so far in the inning, and another 2 out there on base.
Yeah, Matt, and this inning's really starting to get away from them on the defensive side of the ball. Stranding the rest of those guys out here feels absolutely essential for them at this point.
Ripped down the line. This gets foul. It's 0-1.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
And this is on the ground to first. Could be 2. One there, and good hustle by the pitcher there on the back end as it's a 3-6-1 double play, and the side is retired. Another look at the big blow for the Bombers, a 3-run home run. Bottom of the 6th coming up. It's 5-1 Yanks. Standing in, Bradley Zimmer. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered one hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. 1-1 the count now. The 1-1. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. And he fans on the barehanded attempt, so that ought to be scored as a bunt single. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Digging in, Tyler Naquin. First pitch coming, here it is. Double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3, and they turn the double play.
Now batting, the third baseman, Jose.
Digging in once again, Jose Ramirez. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, Matt, that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. It looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
First offering on its way. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
This is the big out to get right here. This is their best hitter. He's a great hitter, and he's a guy that kind of spark plug. He gets this team going. So if I'm on the mound right now, you really want to try to get this guy out to hopefully keep them from getting a potential big inning started.
Hey, they say in this game you better have a short memory. Well, that's obviously the case with this batter. He came into that third at bat after getting his ticket punched twice and was able to get a single.
Be the 4-hole hitter, Francisco Lindor. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Matty, he checks every box. Charisma, smile, hits from both sides of the plate with pop, defense, you name it. GM's dream right here.
And they start him out with a slider, good spot, but he doesn't get the call. 1-0.
Well, that was a big 2-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from totally under control to now. He's got to deal with some dangerous hitters here with a run on base, and this is how 2-out rallies start.
Way late, and he's in there easily at second.
It's not easy to steal on a catcher that has a good arm, but he did just that and beats that throw into second base.
2 out here and a runner at second. Right side. Torres brings it in. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 1 man left on. Game 4 heads to the 7th inning now. The Yankees are out in front, 5-1. Back here in Cleveland, Game 4 is off to the 7th inning now, but before we get it started, let's check out our game summary to this point. Digging in now for the Yankees, Miguel Andujar, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far.
Andujar.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit down the line at first. The windup and the 0-1. This is line to left. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning.
Now batting, the center fielder, Aaron
Hicks will stride in, but first we take you back to the 3rd as you take another look here at his 2-run homer that had him rolling early on. ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
This one is fouled away up to the concourse area.
Andujar aboard here at first with nobody out. Goodness. 0-2 now.
I'll tell you, if I'm on the hill, I'm throwing that changeup again. Didn't look like he picked it up very well out of his hand.
And quickly, Salazar is in front of 1-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
That's not an at-bat he's going to look back on and be happy about. Obviously, the strikeout result isn't good, but to go down on 3 pitches and none of which were even in the strike zone, as you see there, that's not a good look.
Into the box now, DJ LeMahieu. He swings and grounds it to short. The second for 1. Throw to Santana, the double play, and that's how the side is retired. Yanks held in check. They lead this one, though, 5-1. Here's Carlos Santana now. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a ball, though, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. Here's the pitch. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now.
Don't just assume as a hitter right here he won't triple up. He's got you down 0-2, and he might really want to get inside your head if he throws the same pitch again.
Left side of the infield into the shift. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Number 22, second baseman, Jason.
1 out now for the Indians in their 7th. And standing in now, the power-hitting second baseman, Jason Kipnis. 1-0 the count. The 1-0. Scorched to third. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first. So you can mark that one down as an E5, and I'd bet he'd like to have that one over. So it's a runner at first as a result of the throwing error. And standing in is the veteran outfielder, Brandon Barnes. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Yeah, guys, the key to hitting in the big leagues is to hit off the heater, and this guy is obviously sitting something else.
7th inning here in a 5-1 ball game. And he lays off for ball 1. A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Another payoff pitch. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball.
Hey, this is a heck of a battle right here. Long AB. You know what? They find themselves still facing the starter. If they would have had some ABs like this earlier in the game, I think they get into the bullpen by this time.
And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit.
Whoa, that ball was close. Whizzed right by his head. I think he probably heard it go by, guys. That's pretty unsettling for a pitcher. Trust me, I know.
Digging in to try it again, Jordan Luplow. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Here comes the Yankee skipper on his way to the mound, and that will bring an end to the appearance by Jay Happ. So he'll leave here with 1 out in the 7th as he now hopes the bullpen can go ahead and get him the W. Tommy Canely takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away.
Tommy Canely.
He's set. Here it comes. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
Well, the Indians have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a great time.
Count now a ball and a strike. Kipnis at second. Barnes at first. 1 gone. And the pitch misses low and away for ball 2. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. The 2-2. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule.
Now batting, catcher, Kevin Plawecki.
And here's the catcher, Kevin Plawecki. And Dan, this could be a real make or break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important for them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
Has a look, now the pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. 0-1. Here's the pitch. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Towards second, and that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Indians strand a couple. They're down 5-1. Striding in, Torres. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8.
The second baseman, Labor.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1.
I love the fact that this batter continues to be aggressive, but after striking out twice already, maybe he's got to take a step back, see the ball a little bit deeper, and be willing to work deep into the count.
Behind 0-2 now. Hard ground ball to third. And this is going to find its way into left for a base hit, and the leadoff man's aboard to start the 8th.
Boy, not the way you'd like to draw up an 0-2 pitch, D-Roll, but from a hitter's perspective, a pretty good job of staying alive 0-2.
Yeah, and he did an excellent job on the offensive side. Not to let the AB get away from him. I know he was down 0-2, but he bowled his neck and he stayed in there.
In now, David Rosario. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Into a slide, and he makes a great catch for the first down. So that was a beautiful sliding catch for sure. So worth another look with Showtrack. And I think it's evident that the excellent route efficiency up in the high 90s was the main reason he was able to get to that one. Aaron Judge will stand in again as we flash you back here to inning number 6. This was his 3-run home run that's really been the key blow to this point in the ball game. First pitch on its way. Grounded foul off to the right. Ready with the 0-1. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Hey, this guy's obviously seeing the ball right now. That's another hard hit single. 3 for 4 right there. He's looking super solid at the plate.
Now at the plate, Gary Sanchez. He singled his last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. That's back toward the mound. This will be a tough turn, however. And indeed, he'll not even try as he goes to first. And that means 2 men are in scoring position now with 2 away.
Now batting, left fielder,
Giancarlo Stanton now. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and just another simple single to the outfield would be a big one right here. Don't try and do too much. You know there's a potential base open right there. Maybe sit off speed.
Naquin's under it. He's got it, and that'll get him out of the jam. Yanks strand a pair. They're up 5-1. So the Indians lineup flips over, and to the plate, Bradley Zimmer has got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost unfair.
This is on the ground over to first. Rosario fields it cleanly, and the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Now batting, center fielder, Tyler Naquin.
Digging in, Tyler Naquin. He was a double play victim last time around.
Yeah, rolling into a 2-ball will eat at you for the rest of the game at least, so you know he wants to make up for it right here.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Now the 1-0 is laid off for ball 2. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in 2 that time. Throw gets him, 2 down.
And that is what you're going to get when you've got a flamethrower coming out of the bullpen. And when you're late on a fastball and you make contact below the label, all of a sudden, you're holding some new firewood.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Jose Ramirez. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, and they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
5-1 our score as we play the 8th. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Change up, and he ain't buying it. 1-2.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Down in order go the Tribe. They're down here 5-1. Standing in, Didi Gregorius. He'll start things off in the top of the ninth as they look for a little insurance. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line towards center field. Naquin is there. One quick out to start inning number 9.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Stepping in now, Miguel Andujar.
As he'll swing and pop this one up near second base.
Kipnis is right there to handle it, and there are 2 gone now.
The center fielder, Aaron Hicks.
Stepping into the box, Aaron Hicks. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here. I mean, there's no secret right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants up at the plate right now. They're feeling frisky. They're all pulling the trigger early, and it's working.
Prior to the at-bat, a check on first, and he just manages to get his hand in. Into the box, DJ LeMahieu hit hard to the right, but foul. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Now a throw over, and the runner back safely. Hicks is off at first with 2 away. Line to the right side. In there, a base hit. The throw to third. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Looking to make it 3 straight 2-out hits here. He's got a runner in scoring position at second. Now the 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
He struggled quite a bit at the plate in this one, so until he shows he can put a good swing on the ball, I don't think they're going to give him anything straight that he can handle.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Here's a little chopper up the middle, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is. Now it's the all-world all-star shortstop Francisco Lindor. Leading up are the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at-bats.
First baseman, Carlos Santana.
So now Carlos Santana. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Ball 1.
No strike.
Jay Happ would be in line for the victory should the score hold. Pulled toward right center field. Hicks is under it. 2 down.
Now batting, the second baseman, Jason.
Stepping in, Jason Kipnis. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hard liner to center field. but he will make the catch on the hard hit ball out there, and that will conclude matters here as this ball game is over.
Yeah, that's an unbelievable job out of the bullpen. An 8-out save, you don't see that very often anymore.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. And there's no better time of year to come up big for your team than in the postseason, and that's exactly what this man did. He's our top player of the game.
And obviously, every game is so important in the postseason.
Comes to an end, 5-1 the final score. New York take a 3-1 series lead and now look to clinch. Jay Happ earns the victory on the mound. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
The winning pitcher is Jay Happ. The loss goes to Corey Kluber. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 50 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Progressive Field, 35,041. The Indians thank you for your continued support and remind you to please drive home safely. Thank you and good night.